Hey there, this is Brad Miller from Cartuzo, and today we're talking about social media signups. But before we jump in, I just want to remind you that you can check us out at cartuzo.com for more information about internet marketing online. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. What happens when someone visits your website? Do they just look around at the homepage, maybe browse around a little and then leave? Every single person who visits your website is a potential lead, but only for as long as they're there, looking around. As soon as something else distracts them and they click off your site, you've lost them. All they are at that point is a statistic to add to your hit rate. Does your site currently encourage visitors to create a user account and sign up? If not, why not? It's one of the most powerful ways to turn hits into leads, leads into qualified leads, and qualified leads into sales. User accounts let you create and maintain a relationship with an otherwise nameless, faceless visitor to your site. Yes, it's so irritating to have to type in our details to sites over and over again, and Google Chrome autofill is not always as helpful as it's designed to be. Not everyone's registration forms are the same, and we know how you feel. We've all had to endure boring, multiple registrations to different sites too. So, here's the solution to both encouraging registration on your website and being very helpful and user-friendly. Crowds of SEO professionals, web developers, and business people are addressing this issue with one simple action. They're adding easy social media sign-up buttons to their registration options. One click, and they're done. But the real beauty of this one-click addition is that it allows your website to tap directly into the power of the big boys like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. People's habits on social media have been studied, examined, poked, and prodded for a good number of years now. As a result, there are certain behavior patterns on social media that we can trust. When people log into their social media accounts, they rarely log straight back out. They tend to stay logged in for the duration of the day or until the device is switched off. Integrating a social login to your website allows you to take advantage of this. It lets your leads register with your site quickly. They're most likely logged into their social media already, and you can have automatic access to their information with their permission. And as an added promotional bonus, you can direct them to your own social media accounts as well. Think about how Pinterest works. Their whole growth, popularity, and the concept of pinning is centered on linking up with social networks with automatic sign-up. Some of the biggest advantages to social media sign-ups are super fast sign-ups and registration. The faster the process, the more you're going to get. It's a simple and known law of the internet that no one spends too much time messing around with a form if they can simply click one button instead. They trust their Facebook account, so why wouldn't they use it to register elsewhere? There's also the benefit of integrating their photos, which many people do every day. Social media networks allow users to transfer and share photos immediately. Don't overlook the benefit of having access to contact details as well. Many of the social media sites allow you to pull through a registrant's email address or contact details, thereby giving you the opportunity to communicate with them directly. And there's also the added benefit of reducing spam. Social networks authenticate individuals, and most don't allow multiple accounts, so you're much less likely to be allowing droves of spam bots to register with you. Social SEO, which is still a relatively new concept, builds upon the concept that social media links and people's interaction with them can make a huge and significant difference to a website's ranking. You most likely already know that search engines will give more rankings to any SEO activities which are not obvious or easy. For example, posting a blog article with an infographic, which is then shared thousands of times and commented on hundreds of times, will be noticed by search spiders. Buying one small PPC ad, well, it won't get noticed quite so much. So what you have here is a clever, helpful way to tap into genuine interactions on big, highly ranked social media sites. Interactions between people and their chosen social media platforms cannot easily be faked, not in terms of SEO. Therefore, increased activity between you and those same social media sites via their registered users will boost your rankings too. Because it's a legitimate interaction between people, their information, and the sites they link up to, it holds much more valuable weight with the search engines. Magic. So what does it really mean for business owners like us? It gives you access to active social media accounts and the information they contain. You turn nameless hits to your site into qualified leads and link to high-ranking sites that will boost your own. We've heard a lot recently, especially in the media, about the so-called death of SEO. No, SEO is not dead. It's not even terminally ill. It's just changing, just like the internet constantly changes, and it's a good thing too. SEO is alive and well, and it's still something that we need to take seriously if we have commercial interests in the internet. The only thing that needs tweaked is how we do it. I hope you all enjoyed this today, and remember, you can check us out at cartuzo.com. I'll talk to you later.